A woman's tears accidentally dripped onto the table. A fly nearby happened to witness this scene and quickly flew over to the table, using her tears to write its own name on the surface. When the woman saw this, she was instantly shocked. It was her deceased boyfriend's name. She placed her finger on the table, and miraculously, the fly came directly to her palm. The woman began asking if it was really her boyfriend, and the fly immediately nodded. She then asked if he had died in an accident, and the fly immediately shook its head. Just then, the fly noticed a man in a magazine nearby. It immediately flew to the man's face, telling the woman that this wealthy man had killed him. Now the woman finally understood. She asked her boyfriend what they should do next. He flew straight to some dye and drew a red line across the rich man's neck. The woman instantly understood what he meant. To avenge her deceased boyfriend, she made a gas mask for the fly, used toothpicks to train his muscles, and had him run on cassette tapes every day. Before long, he had become a killer fly. That night, he quietly flew into the rich man's bedroom, used his body weight to knock a cigarette to the ground, then pushed it with all his might, rolling it into the rich man's blanket. When the rich man smelled something and pulled back his covers, the fire nearly burned him to death. Determined to eliminate this fly, the rich man scattered large amounts of insecticide on the table. However, what he didn't expect was that not only did the fly avoid poisoning, but it also threw each poison pellet into the rich man's wine. By the time the rich man discovered this, he had already drunk most of it. Fortunately, he spit it out in time and avoided serious harm. But the fly wasn't about to give up. He sharpened his claws into steel talons, then went under a desk lamp and cut a gap in the electrical wire. He then began harassing the rich man, luring him toward the exposed wire. The unsuspecting rich man swatted at what he thought was just the wire, and was ultimately electrocuted, collapsing to the ground.